Hi everybody, today I'm out here investigating what may be the ruts of an old road, and you can't see it right now, but it's in this tall sagebrush. And I used to like to walk through there when I was a kid because it seemed like it was a tunnel going through there. So I don't know if we'll find anything, but let's check it out. And over this way is where I investigated that gate and road last time. So it's right next to this old road that comes in off the ranch. And here's the view today. So this is making me wonder, what made that little place? Who dug that up? What kind of animal? So yeah. Now I did see a porcupine on my trail camera, so I'm going to keep my eyes out for that. But I don't think he would do that. So let's see what we can find in this sagebrush forest. Well, my first find was this odd piece of wire. Right near the, I think it's right on the surface. Okay, a couple inches down I got a iron signal, and I found this neat old square nail. So I might be on the fence line too. I thought it was up just a little more, but could be a fence line area too. Yeah, I also found a couple of more modern round nails. Not very deep. Well, right there by the rock, I found this little piece of a square nail. Well, I got another square nail right here. I'm kind of slightly on the hillside, but I saw something up here I want to look at. Right over there, it looks like something has been digging. Maybe just a gopher, but let's go check. Yeah, I think it's just a gopher, and I can see its little trail going over this way. See that little trail? There's kind of an indentation right there. Okay. Well, there's a lot of nails right here, and I think I see the old rock wall for the fence right there. Could be. It's not as pronounced here as it is in other places. I've been getting a lot of nail signals here, so it kind of looks like the remnants of a rock wall here. So that's probably where the fence was. Okay, so here is where the creek is. This is the first time in years that we've had water right here. Well, finally found what I think is possibly an old road. You see this ditch? So I'm going to explore that, see if we can find anything. Well, this is what it looks like in here. It's kind of like a 3-4 foot ditch here. And yeah, I'll just show you wherever it ends over here. I've only been getting nail signals, and I found a couple pieces of wire, smooth and barbed. Well, I got the sign of civilization, a shotgun head stamp. It's got some, looks like red plastic on it. Okay, I think it says WW 12 gauge. It was 2 inches down there. Well, we're almost over towards the hillside again, and probably where the fence meets, or is close by, and I found this big little pile of barbed wire. Well, there's a bone right here. I hope it's not human. Well, there's another one. I hope it's not human. Now I think it's probably like a calf that died, that's been scattered around. Look at that. A thistle is starting. I need to dig that up. Well, I have arrived at the creek. And this is the end of the little ditch here. So I just wonder what made this ditch long ago. Well, I made the circle. That ditch went way over there, and then I just came back this way and didn't find much, just nails. Now you see over there where that big tree is leafing out, just on the other side of that, there is a foundation to where a house was built in the teens. the owner of this place built a house for his son to live, and tragically, he wasn't in it very long, and then he died. Now, sometime, I think before 1920 or so, that house was moved up that way a mile to where it still sits. Our neighbors lived there, but the people that lived up there, their house had burned, and so it just worked out perfect for them to get rid of this house here. And I've metal detected over there, and I found a little trash pit with a lot of broken glass. My first 3 bottles I dug were cold cream jars, maybe for that guy. I did find my first cufflink over there, so that was cool. I think I did that last summer maybe, or last spring. Well, I'm going to head back through this little meadow here, back to the pickup, and go back to the house for lunch. Let's see if we can find anything. Well, there's the foundation, and right over here you can see a bunch of glass under that tree. That's what I found in that hole, which I never covered. So, and I metal detected out here and found a cool butter knife. So, but not a lot of stuff over here that I find. So, but there's some videos about that. About a year ago or so, or last summer. Well, just an inch or two down, I found this old bullet shell. I'm going to clean it up, see if I can see anything on it. But today, I'm right here by this gate leading into the barn, and the old 1880s building's right there. And there was a whole line of buildings here back in the day, and people came through this area. We think the road came right through here in this area. So it's a beautiful day. Beautiful spring day in April. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, here's what it looks like. Not sure how old this is. It's kind of caked in stuff. Okay, I just found a surface find. Part of an old square nail, broken. Well, down about 4 inches, I've got this thing. That's kind of cool. I wonder what this is. Looks like a handle of something. I'm going to clean this up and show you again. So I am digging right here in front of where the old shop used to be, and it's always interesting to see what comes up here. There's tons of stuff right underground here. So I was having a dry spell over there the other day, and the other spot I was at, so I decided to come over here, see what I can find. Okay, there's something big in the hole. I'm about ready to pull it out. Ow! It's hinges. Hinges off one of the old buildings. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I see something large in the hole. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, it's just one of these. It's kind of rounded right there. I don't know. Well, about 3 inches down, I got this thing. I wonder what that is. I'll go brush it off and see if there's anything on it. It's real heavy. Well, I brushed it off, and I don't really see anything on it. I don't know. There's not a hole there, but there is some kind of indentation. This end is pretty flat with a little bit of indentation here. So what was that? Odd. Well, this piece of junk was down about 3 or 4 inches, and to me it looks like it was cut square like this. Yeah, I don't know, but we're standing right in where the old shop was. You know, they had to make their own stuff, forge their own things. So I don't know. See, it looks like there's an edge there where they cut it, or somebody cut it. Well, this little square nail, it's kind of a rectangular, was ringing up in the 50s on my AT Pro, so I dug it up. So I was hoping for something good down there, but just a little nail. But it's kind of a cool little nail. I rechecked that nail hole, and this was in there. To me, it looks like the top of a 22 shell, but it's just one-sided. Maybe the other side came off, or what is it? Maybe it's part of a rivet. But it was ringing up a 50 to 53 on my AT Pro. So yeah, mystery metal. Okay, I had kind of a junky signal, but stuck my shovel in the ground, and something is down here. Oh, yep, some more random metal pieces. Well, there are the ones I'm keeping next to this other junk, or should I say relics, by this old 1880s building. You can see where the roof of the shop came on this building, right next to it. But there's always all kinds of cool stuff to find over here. Old things for the old machinery. And I did sift this a year or two back, so I found some interesting things then. Now I'm gonna go dump the trash in the barrel. Okay, you guys, I just had a tick on me from going through the sagebrush today, and that's how the tick looks. Ah! He's on his back. That's all for this week. Hopefully next time I'll find some cool stuff. Thanks for watching. Now check out these old pictures.